Why did the Tories win the 2015 UK general election? Would any British person like to tell me the answer? As an Australian, I have no idea why the British people chose to re-elect a Conservative government that not only has performed quite poor economically, but has also been a social disaster. This is certainly not an explanation video. I don't even live in the country. But it seems the British are intent on rewarding incompetence and the destruction of the universal healthcare system, known as the NHS. Indeed, I'm beginning to find headlines like this laughable. The British clearly don't cherish their NHS. If they did, the left led by Miliband's Labour Party would have swept into power in a landslide. It seems to me that the British people want to get rid of the NHS. That is certainly my impression after they backed a government who has been privatising the service. Indeed, I would argue that the British almost deserve to lose the NHS. If they support a right-wing party that finds public ownership utterly disgusting, then that tells me they want a private system like the US healthcare system. So that is my first point. The British clearly don't want the NHS, they want American-style healthcare. I certainly wouldn't want American-style healthcare, but the British people certainly do. Now that I have concluded that the British people want private healthcare rather than a wicked socialist system, we move on to the next question. Do the majority of the British believe that poverty is a terrible social ill? Clearly not. They certainly don't care about people living in poverty. For example, Britain's most famous Conservative government almost doubled poverty and won 4 elections. They don't care about people living in poverty. That is certainly clear. Rather than believing in social justice, although many on the British left do believe in social justice, it's the right-wing majority that's the problem, they tend to believe in an ideology called social Darwinism. An ideology which promotes the survival of the fittest. If you are poor, you must be lazy and stupid. If you are rich, you must be clever and hard-working. That seems to be the attitude in modern-day Britain. I could cover more topics such as Britain's zero-hour contracts, massive increase in food banks, mass welfare cuts, Murdoch's influence, and many other issues, but I think I have made my point.